Hello, today I'm going to take you through some work I've been doing to teach myself a bit more about tiny USB. I do a lot of work with MIDI devices, but I haven't yet worked with gamepads or mice, and I need to work with both for some projects I have in mind. So today what I've done is to set it up so that I can read from the gamepad, like this Google Stadia controller, and send mouse-like commands. So I'm doing this using a Raspberry Pi Pico, in this case a 2350, with two USB ports, the port that connects to the computer, the device port, and then the port that connects to the gamepad or the host port. This doesn't have a host port, so I used a breakout board to add it. And this is the PyMRNA Explorer, which I'm using because it's pretty good for running MicroPython, or in this case CircuitPython, and I had a few problems with the Pico SDK version of TinyUSB, and I wanted to just sanity check and see what things were like on the Python side, because I know in particular Adafruit has done a lot of work with USB host code on CircuitPython. So anyway, long story short, I did manage to get something working, and what I have here is set up so that when I, let's see, let me get the mouse over here where you can see it. When I move both sticks up, the pointer moves up. I made the pointer giant so you can see it. When I move both sticks down, the pointer moves down. These are like tank controls, like the old game Battlezone. So both sticks up is forward or up. Both sticks down is backward or down. And then if I move one stick up, it's as though I had one set of treads moving. So if I move up with my left thumb and don't do anything at all, you can see it moves a little bit to the right, like I'm being pushed from the left. Same thing when I do just one stick from the right. And then if I push a stick in the opposite direction, it's a harder turn, kind of like tank controls. So I'll show you briefly what it's like to use this. I had to add precision so that I could actually get there. But you can see I'm having to, yeah, I can do double clicks. I can do secondary clicks, but then when I want to get up, and I can actually even drag windows and things, but when I want to get up to close the thing, I really have to work at it. So this is less something you would actually use and more a way to teach myself how to do mouse input and gamepad, how to read from a gamepad. So thus far I've learned a lot, and it's been a fun little project. Especially nice to kind of resurrect this thing. The CircuitPython console here is pretty great for quickly developing stuff and seeing what's going on. So I've enjoyed that as well. Anyway, I hope you found it interesting, and that's all I have for you today.